Right before the breakthrough. Narrated by Mr. Sticks. I'll come closer. Yes, you. The one who feels like life just threw you in the dryer on permanent press. It's me, Mr. Sticks. Wooden, wise, occasionally sarcastic, brought to life by sacred letters and a little old-world Jewish magic. And today, we're discussing that delicious, uncomfortable, soul-stretching feeling right before a major breakthrough. You know the one. When everything looks like it's falling apart. Old friends? Suddenly busy. Co-workers? Whispering like they're rehearsing for a middle school play. Promotions? Given to Chad. Always Chad. Dating interests? You're amazing, but the foremost dangerous words in the English language. And you sit there thinking, did I miss the memo? Did the universe unsubscribe from me? No, you are not being rejected. You're being repositioned. The season of separation. In Jewish thought, there's the idea of concealment before revelation. The light hides before it explodes onto the stage. Before a seed becomes a tree, it must split open underground in darkness. From the outside, it looks like destruction, but inside, it's construction. When friends drift away, it often means your frequency is changing. Not because you're better, because you're becoming different. Growth makes certain conversations impossible. You can't discuss mediocrity when your spirit is negotiating with destiny. And coworkers slandering you? Please, if you weren't a threat, you wouldn't be discussed. Nobody gossips about the person who's irrelevant. You only get talked about when your trajectory scares people. The illusion of collapse. Right before a breakthrough, there's compression, like pulling back a slingshot. The more tension, the farther the launch. But when you're in it, it feels humiliating. You're overlooked for promotions. Your ideas get ignored until someone else repeats them louder. Your dating life resembles a ghost town. It feels like exile, but exile is where preparation happens. In Jewish history, exile was never permanent punishment. It was refinement. Gold is heated. Diamonds are crushed. You're being pressure tested. And let me be clear, pressure is not proof of failure. It's proof of capacity. The universe does not stretch people who are meant to stay small. Why it feels so personal? Because your ego hates invisibility. Your ego wants applause now. But destiny works differently. When you're about to level up, certain relationships fall away because they were built for your previous altitude. You cannot climb Everest with people who only pack for a picnic. Some friends stop calling not because they hate you, but because your growth exposes their stagnation. It's uncomfortable to stand next to someone becoming something. So they retreat. Bless them and keep climbing. The silence before the boom. There's always a quiet phase, a strange stillness. You feel overlooked, underestimated, dismissed. Good. Invisibility is strategic. When nobody sees you coming, you move without resistance. You sharpen skills. You build quietly. You study markets. You master your craft. You invest in yourself while others scroll and gossip. Then one day, boom, the deal closes. The business explodes. The investment multiplies. The opportunity arrives from nowhere. It didn't come from nowhere. It came from all those lonely nights when you chose discipline over despair. The great reversal. Ah, yes, my favorite part. The same co-workers who whispered, now asking for referrals. The old friends? We should catch up sometime. The dating interests? Suddenly remembering your birthday. Human nature is predictable. Success amplifies visibility. But here is the critical moment. And listen carefully, because this is where character is revealed. You're not meant to rule with vengeance. You're meant to rule with composure. Being at their mercy is not about revenge. It's about power without pettiness. True wealth is not screaming, "Look at me now." True wealth is smiling quietly and saying, "I always knew." The inner shift that precedes the outer win. The breakthrough does not begin with money. It begins with identity. There's a moment, subtle but powerful, when you stop begging for validation. When you no longer need the promotion to prove your worth. When you stop chasing people who treat you like an option. That shift, that's the real breakthrough. Money simply follows alignment. When you detach from desperation, you become magnetic. Desperation repels. Certainty attracts. And certainty is built in the furnace of isolation. How to survive the almost there phase. 1. Guard your mindset. Do not let temporary exclusion define permanent identity. 2. Sharpen in silence. Learn, build, prepare. Quiet seasons are training grounds. 3. Detach emotionally from outcomes. The more you cling, the more you suffer. 4. Refuse bitterness. Bitterness leaks energy, and you need energy for elevation. 5. See rejection as redirection. Every closed door saves you from a smaller room. The irony of it all. Here's the cosmic joke. When the breakthrough finally comes, when you are wealthy, stable, respected, you realize something shocking. You needed that lonely phase. You needed the slander. You needed to be overlooked. Because if success had come earlier, your character would not have been ready to carry it. Money magnifies who you are. So life first makes sure who you are can handle magnification. Final words from a wooden sage. If your life feels like it's unraveling, if people are drifting, if doors are closing, if you're being underestimated, good, very good. Stay steady. Keep building. Hold your dignity. And when your breakthrough arrives, and it will, let your success speak in a calm voice. Because the greatest flex is not revenge. It's serenity. Now go. The slingshot is stretched. And you, my friend, are about to fly. If you found this video helpful, I kindly ask that you hit like and subscribe to the channel. And hit the bell notification for future content like this. Shalom.